Wall Street has bulls and bears, but Monday it was a roaring kitty that caused the stock for the company GameStop to close up 74%. We're not being cute. This one takes some explaining. In June 2020, popular online day trader Keith Gill, known as Roaring Kitty, posted that he thought GameStop was undervalued by Wall Street traders. His position gained traction from users on the community-driven site Reddit, where he posted under the thread Wall Street Bets. GameStop then reported major losses at the end of 2020, partially blamed on the pandemic. And while traditional traders would have sold, chatter about Roaring Kitty's position picked up. Hobbyists saw a bargain, and a chaotic buying frenzy ensued. By the end of January 2021, GameStop shares had jumped by more than 1,000%. Hedge funds full of smarty-pants analysts that bet on GameStop's financial decline lost billions. And so GameStop became the first meme stock, one that gains value from social media hype rather than traditional fundamentals. Trading on GameStop has largely slowed down since then. Roaring Kitty wasn't posting or roaring anymore. That is, until Sunday. He posted this image, a meme of a man sitting up in a chair meant to express when that user has become, quote, locked in or focused. Martin Baccardax joins me now. He's a senior editor and chief markets correspondent for TheStreet. Martin, thank you for being with us. Okay. So now that we've gotten through the preliminaries, help us understand. Well, so first, Martin, let's start with this. Apparently, some people thought locked in meant that's a buy signal for GameStop, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I mean, it's a bit like Willy Wonka returning to the factory, isn't it? It could mean virtually anything. And I think ultimately investors just decided that this was someone who had maybe spotted some value in January of 2021, posted this image, which I'm told is a significant sort of imagery with respect to the gaming community. And people put two and two together, despite there being no other information provided, and bid up the stock ferociously in pre-market trading overnight, and then again at the opening bell. And by the end of the day, John, they added just about $4 billion to the market cap of a stock that's had two profitable quarters in the last 3 years.
So the Securities and Exchange Commission did vote in 2023 to adopt new rules to try and protect the market from the meme stock trading trend. What did the SEC do, and did it work, and would it affect what happened today?
It might do, although there's some conflicting sort of regulations out there with respect to the kinds of sort of opinion that an influencer can have with regards to the stock. In one instance, even posting something like a rocket ship emoji is considered market manipulation. But in other cases, traditional sort of pump and dump activities have been proven to be legal. So it really is a bit of a case of horses for courses. And I think the fact that there wasn't really any specific reference to GameStop might create some wiggle room, but authorities are probably going to lose patience with this very quickly if it continues, because it's the sort of thing that does put a lot of retail investors at risk. And that's precisely the wrong thing to do right now, with interest rates elevated, with the market flirting with an all-time high, and let's not forget, going into an election year into the September months.
And Martin, just to help people for whom this is all new information, they might know something about insider trading, where you have good information on a company before the public does, and that's illegal because the market relies on perfect information. That's not what we're talking about here, though. There's no suggestion that Roaring Kitty has any special information.
No, that's precisely right. I think in the end, he is reliant on the fact that investors will follow him to the upside. Now, I wouldn't go so far as to describe it a Ponzi scheme where sort of new investors are paid through old ones, but I would say that the momentum of this stock is one that's more powerful than the fundamentals, and that's proven so time and time again. But the fundamentals of this company are extremely weak and have been weakening. Their holiday quarter sales were about 20% lower this year than they were last year. They've been laying off people. The video game market is in the doldrums. There isn't a whole lot to like about the stock apart from the momentum. And if you're someone who's interested in the options market and the gamification that we've seen of financial markets over the past few years, all you really need is a few hours, or indeed, in some cases, a few minutes to lock in a trade, watch it go higher, and then sell and reap the profit. And I really do believe, John, that that's probably more likely what's happening now than a repeat of the meme frenzy that we saw in January of 2021.
Thank you. Martin Baccardax, thank you for helping us understand that from the street.